History is a tapestry woven from the threads of choice. In the heart of Mount Doom, the fate of Middle-earth hung by a single thread. Isildur, the king of Gondor, stood at the edge of the cracks of doom. In his hand, the One Ring pulsed with a malevolent, golden light. Beside him, Elrond the Elf Lord pleaded with desperate urgency. "Cast it into the fire," he cried. "Destroy it now, and end this evil forever." For a moment, the shadow of greed flickered in Isildur's eyes. The ring whispered promises of power, of a kingdom that would never fade. But Isildur looked at his friend, then back at the ruinous gold, with a final, resolute nod to Elrond. He made a different choice. He opened his hand. The ring tumbled into the abyss, a small spark of darkness returning to the fires that forged it. As it touched the lava, the ring vanished instantly. A deafening roar shook the mountain, and a shockwave of pure golden light erupted outward. Miles away at the Black Gate, the change was immediate. The great eye turned to ash, its piercing gaze extinguished for all eternity. The foundations of Mordor crumbled. The vast orc armies, stripped of their master's will, collapsed in a frenzy of terror and confusion. The heavy, black clouds that had choked the sky for ages finally began to break. For the first time, sunlight touched the plains of Gorgoroth, without the shadow of Sauron to haunt the Third Age. A new era of prosperity began. The kingdoms of men did not fall into decay. Osgiliath, the citadel of the stars, was never ruined. It remained a magnificent jewel spanning the Anduin, filled with white stone and golden banners. Isildur returned to Minas Ithil, not as a man haunted by a trophy, but as a king who had secured peace for his children. He ruled for many decades with wisdom and grace. Under his guidance, the kingdoms of Gondor and Arnor remained unified and strong. Far to the north, the Shire remained a quiet paradise. Its people never knew the name of the Nazgul or the terror of the Ring. The hobbits lived out their days in simple joy, feasting under the summer sun, blissfully unaware of the dark fate they had been spared. In the east, the darkness of Mirkwood faded, the giant spiders fled, and the forest became Greenwood the Great once more, vibrant and full of life. The Fellowship of the Ring was never needed. The heroes we knew lived ordinary lives, free from the burden of a world-ending quest. Middle-earth became a land of legends and light. The ancient maps were rewritten, showing blooming forests where shadows once dwelled. A single choice at the edge of the fire changed everything. This is the story of a Middle-earth that found its peace early. The Age of the Ring ended not with a war, but with a king's wisdom. A different history, but a brighter one for all.